What is up, guys? AshbyFC here, and welcome to Q&A numero 4. But anyway, guys, as always, thank you for the questions. Now, I actually got quite a lot this time, more than I've had before. And when I just quickly skimmed through, I realised, you know what, I'm probably not going to be able to squeeze these all into one video, not without it being too long. So what I've done is I've saved some of the questions for the next Q&A, Q&A number 5. So don't worry if you don't see your question answered in this video, or if you answered multiple questions and I answered all of them. I've saved them for Q&A number 5. But please keep sending questions in. I think I just need a few more questions to make a full video out of Q&A number 5 and then this Q&A number 6 as well. So keep them coming. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first question comes from Best Dylan, who asks, would you ever consider doing a walkthrough of the Uncharted trilogy, and do you think Uncharted 4 will be a PS4 system seller for you? Well, do you guys want to see me do the Uncharted trilogy? Let me know in the comments. I mean, to be honest, it's probably something I'm going to do anyway, because I have planned on doing it for a while. But all that's put me off doing it is that I don't like the quality of the HD PVR, because that's all I've got. It's the old component output HD PVR, and it's probably just me being fussy, because I'm used to doing everything on PC. I do all my recording on PC and stuff. I'm used to have max resolutions and frame rates and stuff. So it just seems a bit of a step backwards when I go to capture on consoles. But yeah, screw it, you know. But let me know if you guys want to see it, because it's something I'll do sooner rather than later. So yeah. And as for Uncharted 4 being a system seller, probably. I try and tell myself no, it's only one game. But it's like a must-have game for me because I love Uncharted, and you know, if they end up like doing a PS4 bundle with Uncharted, I'd cave and end up getting one. So there's a very, very, very good chance it will be a system seller for me. Alright, so the next two questions come from Gangster Martinez, and I disappointed you last time. These were meant to be in Q&A number 3 and I messed up, but I'm probably going to disappoint you again with these answers. But his first question is, would you do a big boss rank run of Metal Gear Solid game you're choosing? And his second question is, would you kindly Bioshock revisit the Evil Within, but this time on Akumu mode, or how you meant to pronounce it. Gangsta Martinez, I think you might be evil. Do you want to watch me suffer? Because those would be a disaster. Those would be a nightmare for me to do, especially the Evil Within. They would be a complete rage fest. I would probably lose my sanity, maybe even die in the process. I can't do those. I'm gonna have to say no. I've got to think about myself. You guys might find it entertaining to watch me suffer, but I've got to think about myself. I know they'd just be a complete rage fest. There'd be so much swearing, and I'd be so angry. My blood pressure would be through the roof. They would destroy me doing those. I mean, I like a challenge, but the truth is, the older I get, it seems the worse I get at video games. I'm pretty sure I used to be a lot better when I was a kid. So when I go back and revisit some like old NES classics and stuff, and I'm like, they destroy me, and I'm like thinking, I don't remember these being so hard when I was a kid. But I just wouldn't feel happy uploading those the way they'd be. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I will have to say no there. Sorry. The next two questions come from J Maestro, and his first one is, what is your favourite type of beer? Well, I don't actually drink, so... And his second question is, would you ever do a Let's Play of GTA Vice City? Yes. I think I might mention this in another video. I don't know if it's a Q&A or Weekly Ramble or something. But I do have plans to do a walkthrough of Vice City at some point. Not entirely sure when, but it's probably going to be happening. Because it's actually still one of my favourite Grand Theft Auto games. So, yeah. GTA Vice City is happening sometime. So Classics Gamer asks, what do you think of the Broken Sword series, and would you do any as LPs? I can't really say if I'd do any walkthroughs of them or anything, because I don't know anything about the Broken Sword series. I've heard of it. Is it the point and click, or am I thinking of something else? But yeah, the fact that I just don't know anything about the series, so I can't really say if I do any videos on them right now. I'd have to check it out first. Next up, we got a Manhunt question. I think it's becoming a bit of tradition to have Manhunt questions in these Q&As, but it comes from Evil Nemesis, who asks, would you like to see Manhunt 3 be made? If so, what weapon would you like to see the return of, and which new weapon would you like to see? Oh, I'd love to see Manhunt 3 be made. Who wouldn't? But sadly, we all know it's never going to happen for obvious reasons. But we can still dream. But for weapons to return, I've got all of them, but if I can only pick one, the hammer, I'll have to say. And as for new weapon, I don't know, they pretty much had it covered, didn't they, in Manhunt 1 and 2? But I like the simple stuff, like the pen from Manhunt. It's just a pen just jabbing someone's eyes out, but I'm very uncreative, so I really can't think of much. A screwdriver, jabbing the eye with it, just in the freaking temple or something, the neck. And here I go again, making myself sound like a complete psychopath. I've got to stop doing this, so we're just going to move on. So Baz of Manip Studios asks, in your opinion, what will raise the bar of a game since consoles now aren't that limited anymore? That is a very, very, very interesting question, but I don't think I have an answer for it. What do you guys think? I'm interested to know what you guys think could raise the bar, but The truth is, I actually don't think the consoles, well, I still think they are quite limited, at least now. I know it's early doors and it usually takes, devs a while to realise the full potential of them, but, they're struggling to hit 30 frames per second and stuff, so... But anyway, we'll forget about that for the time being. I mean, obviously graphics continue to improve, games look amazing, like they do look mind-blowing, they get bigger, like bigger worlds and stuff like that. But when you really think about it, besides graphics, games haven't evolved that much, have they? When you really think about it, we just kind of all getting the same things, they just look nicer. I mean, to me, the transition from 2D to 3D is the biggest thing we've ever seen in video games. That was amazing, that was a huge leap. And for me to experience that as a kid was just so amazing and so exciting. I'll never forget the first time I played Mario 64 in Ocarina of Time. Just amazing. Some of you probably know exactly where I'm coming from here. But that was amazing. How do you top that? I mean, 2D to 3D is the huge thing. I mean, VR is being made out to be the next big thing. And now I say this having never experienced it, but I'm kind of not interested, and I do think it's a fad. And now, as I said, I've not experienced it. I could be dead wrong. Maybe VR is the next big thing, but is it going to raise the bar? I don't know. As I said, you guys let me know what you think what could raise the bar, because I have no idea. But it's a very, very interesting question. So Camille Man 2 asks, who is your favourite publisher and why? CD Projekt. I think CD Projekt is the publisher and CD Projekt Red is the developer. They're all sort of one big thing, but yeah, those guys. Most of you probably know that I hate most publishers because they're evil and they're greedy, and at the end of the day, they're businessmen. They're not gamers. They don't know anything about games. They don't give a shit about games. They're just in it to make money, and that's the problem. They're just trying to find ways to rip us off and rape our wallets with microtransactions, season passes, DLC. You know the story, right? It's kind of sad, but CD Projekt are like the last good publishers left, because they're not out to fuck us over. They do right by us. They're fair. And I just don't know how you can not like these guys. They've got a lot of respect from gamers. They're anti-DRM for a start. They run GOG, Good Old Games, which is a digital anti-DRM digital distribution service, which is awesome. They're against charging for DLC. They're giving it us for free in The Witcher 3. Oh, and they gave us The Witcher 3, which is one of the best goddamn games I've ever played. They're awesome. I don't know how anyone can not like them. They do it so right, is what they do. The way they go about doing their business is just so right. If every publisher was like CD Projekt Red, gaming would be amazing. Sadly, it's not. Please, for the love of God, don't let EA buy them out. Please. So yeah, my answer is CD Projekt, without a shadow of a doubt. So the next question comes from the Alcoholic Gamer Girl. It's an interesting name. She asks, how long did it take you to get to 7,000 subscribers, and what do you think people like most about your videos to get them subscribed? 4 years, I think, it's took me to get 7,000, which I know some of you are thinking, that's a long friggin' time, but that don't matter to me. The fact that I've even got 7,000, regardless of how long it takes, blows my mind. It was about 4 years. But the second part is what do I think people like most on my videos? I have no idea. I'd have to ask you guys. I mean, I don't know, maybe nostalgia might be part of it. That's kind of, I guess, a thing with my channel. I'd focus on the older stuff rather than new stuff, stuff I grew up playing and things like that. And I'd get a lot of comments saying, oh, thanks dude for bringing back my childhood memories and stuff. So I think nostalgia probably plays a part in it. But besides that, I have no idea. Because I think I'm an awful commentator. Terrible voice for it, it's just so wrong for commentating. I try to be funny and I'm not. I rant a lot, I complain a lot. So I don't know, if you guys want to let me know, was there a particular video that brought you to my channel, that made you subscribe? If you're a regular watcher, what keeps you watching, or what keeps you subscribed? I'd be interested to know, because I have no idea. I really don't know what people like about my channel, so yeah, it's a mystery to me. So the next two questions come from the Teva 10, and his first one is, who is the most annoying video game character in your opinion? Steve Burnside from Resident Evil Code Veronica. Oh my god, no one has pissed me off more than that guy.
Yeah! Help me!
Oh god.
Steve?
Anyone who watched my Code Veronica walkthrough will know how much I hate Steve. Oh god. But a lot of video game characters annoy me, to be honest. I mean, again, from Resident Evil, Ashley from Resident Evil 4. Jesus Christ. Moira from Revelations 2. It's funny, the Japanese, they've created some of, I think, the best video game characters of all time, but some of the absolute worst. And I think what the Japanese find cute and stuff, I find really irritating. Like, let's take the Moogle from Final Fantasy 13-2, for example. Oh my god. No, I did not find that thing cute or adorable. Every time it appeared and made a noise, I wanted to punch it in its fucking face. It pissed me off to no end. I still get annoyed by a lot of Pokemon as well. That's not normal, is it? Who gets annoyed by Pokemon? I do. Like, I don't find them cute, like Pikachu. He's not cute. I want to kick his stupid face off. I think I've got some issues here. But yeah, Steve Burnside, without a doubt, is the most annoying video game character ever, in my opinion. It really is. And the second question, is there a certain amount of subscribers you hope to hit soon, or will you create a special video upon hitting that amount? Honestly, I've never really set myself any goals for YouTube. Like, I want to hit this many views, this many subscribers. I've just always done it for fun. That's always been the main reason to me. So yeah, I've never concerned myself too much with that sub count. Don't get me wrong, it's nice. It really is. But as I've said previously, you know, the fact that I hit 7,000 blows my mind. I never expected that. I never expected 100 subscribers. So I am well happy, and I can't ask for more than that. You know, I'm perfectly content the way it is now, and I don't think I'll grow anymore. But okay, let's say 10,000. I seriously doubt that's ever going to happen. But if that did happen, that would be amazing, and I would definitely have to do a special video for that. But seriously, I'm more than happy with just the 7,000 I've got right now. To me, that's awesome. Might seem like nothing to a lot of people, but to me, it's amazing. So, but I'll say 10,000, you know, just to answer the question. And the final question comes from Jacob Glaze, who asks, what is your all-time worst superhero game? Yes, I will ask, even though it's hard to pick. Well, Mr. Glaze, one of the easiest questions I've ever been asked. The worst superhero game of all time. In fact, not just the worst superhero game of all time, but one of the worst freaking games of all time. Without a shadow of a doubt, it can only be one. Superman 64.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Oh, I still have nightmares. That game still haunts me. I still dream about those fucking rings. Oh my god, did anyone else have to endure this game when they was a kid? I will never forget. Superman 64! Oh god, it's painful just to talk about. If anyone's thinking now, maybe you've never heard of it, or you know, you just maybe think, I've got to check this game out. Don't do it! Trust me, you'll be scarred for life. Go and watch the Angry Video Game Nerds episode on it. That'll be enough. Do not play this game. Oh my god, Superman 64. Oh, I'm laughing, but I'm crying on the inside. Give me a drink. I need something stronger. So that does it for this Q&A, guys. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time.